Isn't the story of Exodus from Egypt and this divine intervention too crazy?
It had to happen. If it wasn't a story, it would have to be invented, and it probably has been invented many times, and in the story of Moses, it was just told very well. And it became the penultimate, the archetypical story of redemption. It came to intercept the most important themes which face humanity.
I'm saying also linguistically is a little bit strange and not usual.
That is probably the success of the Bible. The success of the Bible was that it identified very quickly the function of language as an incredible cohescent to society and to development, and it drew from this story of the Egyptians who used hieroglyphics, which was the most sophisticated method of communication before then. So it really was a story of the transition of civilizations, and all you need to do is look at the name of God for a window into what's happening. Here, the name of God is mentioned, and God was over. And he talks of your possessions, and of your cattle, and of your horse, and of your donkey. The donkey's very name for donkey, it's at its root is the root word for matter, for form, and it mentions camels, and then it mentions your cattle and your sheep and all that you own. This is what God Hoye is sovereign, or permeates, or is being and comes to being through. Here in the plagues, this is a form of dystopia. This is the opposite form of what occurred in Genesis, of the creation. So the dystopia was required for the formation of a new world, and that is the formation of a republic, of the Mosaic Republic. So here we see like a harmonica-like shape going in and out, and first the Genesis, and now the collapse of civilization and the emergence of a new civilization. Illustrated so ironically as if it were a comedy, but it is not. It is a deep tragedy. That the word dever, pestilence, is the same as davar, word. That on one hand can be a creature infestation, and the other a word which constructs and combines and makes consciousness coherent. And in this negotiation, we have none other than the character and the anti-character, the Pharaoh and Moses, who negotiate with each other. What is the form? What is the ideal relationship where they have everything? The word can conjugate one way or the other way, and how do they build it? Do they build it with a heavy heart or a circumcised heart? And the addition that Moses is adding are several, and that is brought out in his future works in the entire biblical story. But it certainly is about liberty, it is about creativity, it is about instruments, it is about justice, and it's certainly about law and the coordination and the formation of one's thoughts and being within the process of a law which its source is in the word which emanates, which hovers, and the same word, hoyeh,